The Las Vegas Tennis Academy fell silent. Andre Agassi, the 8-time Grand Slam champion who had seen generations of talent come and go, was watching the same footage that had captivated the tennis world. Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old from Quezon City, had just done something that even the legends couldn't ignore. She had dismantled the world number 3 in a rain-delayed final, winning 9 consecutive games and surrendering just 8 points in the deciding set. And when Agassi finally spoke, the tennis world was left stunned. She will be world number 1, the American legend reportedly declared. But what did Agassi see that everyone else was missing? Why would a player who had conquered the sport's greatest champions, Pete Sampras, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, make such a bold prediction about a player from a country with no tennis tradition? And what does this mean for the future of the sport? Las Vegas, Nevada, July 2026. Andre Agassi has been called many things: a rebel, a champion, a legend. He burst onto the tennis scene as a teenager with a mullet and a neon-colored wardrobe, a player who defied convention and redefined what it meant to be a tennis star. He went on to win 8 Grand Slam titles, an Olympic gold medal, and the hearts of millions. He played against some of the greatest players in history: Pete Sampras, Jim Courier, Boris Becker, Stefan Edberg. He saw the rise of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. He has seen greatness in all its forms. And when he speaks, the tennis world listens. Agassi's Academy in Las Vegas has become a destination for the sport's brightest young talents. He has trained players, studied their games, and developed an eye for what separates champions from contenders. When Agassi makes a prediction about a player, it carries weight. He doesn't speak lightly. He doesn't offer empty praise. So when he reportedly said that Alexandra Eala would become the world number 1, the tennis world took notice. I've never seen anything like it, Agassi is said to have remarked. She's a left-hander with a fearless mindset. She takes the ball early and dictates play. She has the mental fortitude of a champion twice her age. Alexandra Eala's journey from the cracked courts of Quezon City to the world's biggest stages is the stuff of legend. At just 13 years old, she moved to Spain to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy, leaving behind her family, her friends, and everything familiar. The sacrifice was immense, but the results were undeniable. In 2025, she burst onto the global stage with a stunning semi-final run at the Miami Open, defeating 3 Grand Slam champions: Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and world number 2 Iga Swiatek, before falling to Jessica Pegula. She was just 19 years old. The tennis world took notice. But it was what happened next that truly shocked the establishment. Eala's star power exploded. At the Australian Open in 2026, her pre-tournament press conference drew an astonishing 171,000 online viewers, dwarfing the 29,000 who tuned in for Carlos Alcaraz or Coco Gauff and the 9,000 who watched Aryna Sabalenka. Her matches became events. Filipino fans traveled from across the globe to fill stadiums, waving flags and chanting her name. She's the biggest draw in women's tennis right now, former American star Sam Querrey said on the Nothing Major podcast. Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco? Yes. The statistics behind Eala's rise are staggering. She began the 2025 season ranked outside the top 100. By the end of the year, she had climbed to number 50. In July 2026, she reached a career-high number 20 ranking. She has beaten 9 top 10 opponents in her career. Her record against top 10 players stands at 9-4. In a single season, she defeated 7 top 10 players, tied for the tour lead. She became the first player to defeat the top 3 seeds en route to claiming a WTA title since Barbora Krejcikova at Dubai in 2023. But it's not just the numbers that impress Agassi and other legends. It's the way she wins. She's a left-hander, an uncomfortable matchup for most right-handed players. She takes the ball early, dictating play from the baseline. She has improved her serve significantly, turning a former weakness into a weapon. And she has the mental fortitude to handle the immense pressure of a hostile crowd, a rain-delayed final, and the weight of a nation's expectations. She's a great ball striker, a great player, a great competitor, Jessica Pegula said after losing to Eala in the DC Open final. It's crazy how she deals with that every single week, which just shows her maturity as a player and as a person. Andre Agassi's bold prediction that Eala will become the world #1 has sparked a debate that has divided the tennis world. Some see it as a natural progression, the next step in the career of a player who has already proven she can beat anyone on any surface. Others see it as premature, a prediction that ignores the challenges of staying at the top. But Agassi is not alone in his assessment. Hall of Fame coach Rick Macci, who has coached 5 players that reached the world #1 ranking, Andy Roddick, Jennifer Capriati, Maria Sharapova, Serena Williams, and Venus Williams, has also suggested that Eala could be a future world #1. Macci had earlier predicted that Eala will be in the top 5 by the end of the year. The confidence in Eala's potential is rooted in her track record. She has already achieved what no Filipino player has ever done, winning a WTA Tour title, cracking the top 20, and reaching the second week of a Grand Slam. She has demonstrated the ability to improve her game consistently, adding new dimensions to her play with each season. She has shown mental resilience in the face of adversity, coming back from devastating losses to win even bigger matches. "I have witnessed poverty in my surroundings," Eala once said. "I don't take anything for granted. That is why I commit to always being grateful." The tennis world is changing. The old hierarchies are crumbling. Players like Eala, from countries with no tennis tradition, are rising to challenge the establishment. And at the center of it all is a 21-year-old from Quezon City who has captured the hearts of millions. Agassi's prediction has added to the momentum, fueling the belief that Eala is destined for greatness. But the journey is far from over. The Canadian Open awaits, where Eala is set to face Katie McNally in the 3rd round. The U.S. Open, the tournament where she won her junior Grand Slam title, beckons. And the challenge of staying at the top will be even greater than the challenge of reaching it. For Eala, the message is clear. Keep working, keep fighting, keep winning. "I'm still young," she has said. "I'm learning how to deal with all of this attention. But I'm grateful for every moment." The tennis world is watching, and the legends are taking notice. Andre Agassi has spoken, and his words, like Eala's game, have left everyone speechless. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the hallowed halls of the world's greatest stadiums, Alex Eala has proven that champions aren't defined by their titles. They're defined by the legends they inspire. When Andre Agassi predicts you will be world #1, the tennis world stands up and takes notice. Her story is only just beginning.